What is a BSR? Does it have much impact on your books? How often should you check it? And does it have a long-term impact on your sales? Well, in this video, I'm going to actually show you a few of my books and what the impact of that BSR has been over a period of 12 months. So make sure you watch this video and I'll show you everything you need to know. Hi, my name's Romney and thank you very much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Now, if you haven't been to the channel before, it's all about creating, building and scaling your self-publishing business. So make sure if you like this video, you give me the thumbs up, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're made aware of more videos that I create. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the BSR, and it's something that you can sometimes get very addicted to. Checking it often, seeing the fluctuations in it. Well, in this video, I'm going to actually jump on a few of my books because I think it's important to actually show you how my books can go from being ranked really high to then dropping very, very rapidly and coming back up again. And I think these real-world examples will actually give you some assurity about what you should be looking for in a BSR. And it's not just your book that bounces around, it happens with everybody. So let me jump on my computer now and I'll show you a few examples. So to begin with, let's identify what a BSR is. So the BSR is the best sellers rank. So it is how you're positioned compared to the #1 book on that platform, so whether it be Amazon US or Amazon in Canada or Amazon in the UK, for example. So it's your ranking compared to that #1 book. Now, in a moment, I'm going to take my camera off so I can actually show you the full screen of what we're looking for, and then I'll come back on a bit later. But let's have a look on the Amazon platform to quickly have a look at what so the #1 ranked book is, and a few other examples as well. So if we were to go to the bestsellers page, for example, of Amazon.com, you'll see the number down here. Now, I've been able to get this from, I'll hover it over it if I can. It's not coming up, but it is DS Expander. So it's actually a Chrome extension. It's called DS Amazon, here we go, DS Amazon Quick View Extended. So it's a Chrome extension that you can get for free. Just go and download that and then get that onto your Chrome extension, and then you can see these numbers here. So you can see the BSR of this book right here is #2. So #2 on the Amazon.com platform. And if you scroll down, the numbers obviously keep getting larger. So the lower the number for a BSR, the better. We want to get to #1. That is the ultimate. So let me, while I identify what a BSR is, I'd like to show you some of my books and how they've actually performed with their BSR and how they potentially have jumped around a lot. And I know that your book's probably doing the same thing. So let me do that right now. So this is one of my books that I launched back in October last year, or November-ish last year. And you can see when I first launched it, it had a dramatic fall. Then it picked up again, and you can see the different movements in the BSR. Now, this is the book that's probably performed the best for me, as in the ranking the BSR. And at one point, it got to 752, which is right here, which it was amazing. And I thought that might continue to stick around. And of course, I watched the BSR, and then it started to move a bit. Then I had a couple of huge changes, and you can see it's like a heartbeat. And that's why it's important not to get too addicted to watching the BSR daily, because it can change significantly. It can jump from being ranked at 50,000 down to 160,000. However, let me show you some other books that I've got and how they've performed. So currently this book is ranked at 35,000, and no doubt it's going to continue to fluctuate a lot. But let me show you a few of the other books that I have got and how they're performing. So first off, let me go to the book, and I'm going to show you the revenue that it's actually started creating, and how the income you've got, which is started off down here and increased at one point in time. There was a day there where it was about $175 US. So over a period from January 1 to sort of present time, depending on when you're watching this video, it had made collectively $697. However, let's have a look at what the BSR movement has been over that time. So the low point, it started here. The low point has been all the way down to 1,480,766. Sorry, 776. Then it sharply rose very, very quickly. And if I'd sort of been watching the daily, I would have been wondering what was going on. And it continued to move, slid down again to sort of 550,000, then back up again. And you can just see the movements. So the low point was nearly 1.5 million. The high point was 16,337 only about 2 months later. And then it's continued to sort of move along. So I just wanted to demonstrate the erraticness of the BSR and how it can jump around so much. So let's go to another book. So this book has created $1,555 from January 1 to October 11, 2021. And again, you can see how much it has jumped around. I've done a line here to sort of demonstrate that what the average middle point would be for the BSR. And you can see it sort of runs through the middle here. And it, again, has fallen. Well, it's currently ranked at 827,000 because you can see how it's dropped off significantly. But at its high point, it was probably ranked around about 100,000. So, and then over that journey, it's still, because even though it's ranked at 827,000 there, and it's had some low points going towards 1 million, it's still generated over $1,500 for the year, compared to that other book which we had, which goes back here. It's I think the income is a little bit higher, but you can just see the fall there and the fall there. And then if we go to this book, you can see those low points that are happening, but also the peaks along the way too. So that's shows you when you actually create the book. It depends on the kind of book as well. Is it a book that sells at a particular time of the year? Is it a book for Christmas or Easter? Is it a Mother's Day or Father's Day book? Is it a Halloween book? So there's all different kinds of books you create, and that can have a big impact on your BSR as well. So I've got books at the moment that track really well at Christmas time, then they can drop into their millions, and then they pick up again into, 50, 60,000 BSR, which is, which I find, if you've got quite a few books, that's very, very good. So you can see the movement here. It's gone up. The peak time was June and July, then it's fallen back down again. So that's actually, what can happen. So let's have a look at a bit of a summary to be able to help you out with your BSR and to get an understanding of what you should read into it. So avoid the addiction of daily checking. And I've fallen trapped to this myself. You'd want to see how your book's performing. Now, it's more so new books that you release, and you tend to be checking it regularly. But by checking it regularly, it's not going to change necessarily what the BSR is doing, but that data can sometimes give you a bit of information. But I wouldn't recommend checking it every day. Maybe check it every third or fourth day. And it's exciting to see the book as it performs better, but it's not so nice when it performs when it starts to drop. So understand your book can have huge daily fluctuations, like I've just demonstrated with my books. It can go right up, and if I was to focus on that daily, like if you had shares in the stock market, then or stocks in the stock market, you just need to know that there's going to be daily changes, and you need to know that things will change daily. Use the data as a prompt to potentially market your book. If you do Amazon ads, then the BSR can actually be your friend, because if it does start to drop and stays down, you can run some ads to it to try and pick it up again. If you're not running ads to it, well, just know there might be some other marketing through, free terms like so Facebook groups or Instagram, or through your website or a blog or anything like that can help lift that BSR in its ranking. My goal, this is my personal goal, is to have books that consistently achieve a BSR average of under 200,000. So That's sort of my benchmark. I like to, if I create books and they're ranking under 200,000, then that's a good result, because if I've got a portfolio of 40 or 50 books that are performing under 200,000 consistently, that will be that's a solid income stream. And you'll tend to find you've got the 80-20 rule, meaning that if you had 100 books, then 20 of them would be your main income earners, and 80 of those books would probably be in the millions and not performing that well. So it sort of comes down to having quality books and making sure that you're working hard when you launch your books to get that your ranking of your keywords, so therefore that helps your BSR overall. So I hope you've liked this information. I just wanted to give you a real life demonstration of what my books are doing as well. So remember that if you do like these videos, to give me the thumbs up, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And best of luck with your books. And remember, don't watch it BSR daily. Just check it every once in a while, and it will perform as it should as long as you make quality books. So until my next video, I look forward to seeing you then.